Is it on?
Yep.
Is it rolling? Yep.
Action.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Nathan Anderson. I'm doing a vlog on superhumans, which people with powers that you've seen in the news and stuff. And I want to get what they think and how they got the powers, because no one really knows. There's only a handful of them out there, and I think it's only fair that we get their side of the story. My vlog is The Lost Ones. So, the first person I want to interview is a bit of a strange case from the reports I've read. He seems to save a lot of people's lives at the last minute. And to me that sounds strange. To me it sounds like he knows it's going to happen and he's doing something about it, like time travel. Or it's super speed or something like that. I've got to investigate into it, but first of all we've got to find him. So we're here today to talk about that guy I spoke about earlier, about the one that's doing things at last minute. I've got a feeling it's time travel, but there's only one way to find out, and he's right behind us. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir? Yeah? Can I have a moment of time to talk about something?
What?
It's about an interview. I know who you are.
No, I'm not interested.
Please.
Sorry, no.
It's only a moment of your time, please. Today to talk about that guy I spoke about earlier, the one that travels through time. I know it's a little bit weird, but he's saving things at last minute, and I think we need to talk to him. He's coming up right now, so I think we should talk to him. Excuse me. Come on, please. Excuse me. About that guy I spoke about earlier, the one that I think travels through time. I know it's a little bit weird that it's a coincidence he's saving things at last minute, but I think there's something more than meets the eye. Let's go speak to him. Come on. Excuse me.
Fuck off.
But this is the guy I was talking about earlier, the one that could travel in time. I want to try to speak to him to get his thoughts and hopefully get an interview. I'm just going to try and ask him. Excuse me. Sir. Excuse me. Hello.
Right, I'll do your interview. Just don't put it on YouTube.
How did you know I was going to ask for an interview?
Well, that's for you to guess.
Alright. Thank you very much. We'll meet you at my office at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Bye.
Thank you. How did he know that? Come on, let's go. Sorry. Don't know.
Action.
Thank you for coming in, we really appreciate it. So for the sake of the camera, can you please state your name and your ability?
My name is Callum and I can travel through time.
Oh, well, right about one thing then. Yeah. So, can you tell us when you first discovered that you had powers?
Well, one morning, me and my girlfriend were having an argument and I broke up with her and I felt really guilty about it because she started crying, and the next thing I know, it was back to the night before.
That's quite a difference. Can you travel in a lot amounts of time, or is it just hours or things like that?
Recently I've been controlling it, but it's maybe an hour, maybe two.
So do you mind giving us a demonstration of what you can do?
Your choice.
What just happened? We're in the clothes from yesterday.
It's time travel for you.
What? Well, next time, same place, same time, I guess. Well, I don't know what just happened there, sorry. Well, guess we'll just have to wait till next time, whenever that is.
Action.
So the next person I want to interview is a little bit of a strange story. There's clips of him on YouTube, quite amateur footage, of him moving pens and pencils with his mind. Which, I know it sounds small, but things like that can escalate to be something better, like lifting up chairs, tables, even people. So I want to see what this guy has to say, see what he can do, and see if he has anything in common with the first guy, see where he got his powers from. So can you please state your name and your ability to the camera?
My name's Reese Moore and I have the power telekinesis.
Telekinesis, that's moving things with your mind,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So when did you first discover that you had a power?
Well, I was laying in bed one morning and the alarm went off and I went to turn it off and for some reason it flew across the room, like literally
Across the room, really?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like at this moment in time, I've been like practicing stuff,
Yeah.
and I can't move anything. But for some reason, that alarm clock went across the room, and I have no idea why. From that moment on, I just kind of.
So have you tried using like heavier things than alarm clocks or anything, or just sticking to the small things?
Not at the moment, because I'm struggling just on little things like
Yeah.
pens and all that stuff. Because
Really?
it's kind of hard to get.
Does it
get control?
does it hurt when you do it too much, or?
You get a bit like cramp sometimes,
Yeah.
but no, it's alright really.
Well, would you mind giving us a demonstration, please?
Do you have a table and
Yeah.
some stuff I can possibly.
Yeah, sure. We'll just stop the camera and try it.
Yeah.
So, are you ready to move the pen?
Yeah, don't worry. I just need to warm up a bit.
Okay. Take your time.
Yeah, okay.
Whenever you're ready.
It's kind of hard to do this. I just need to. Oh, okay. That was.
Whenever you're ready. Are you alright? Would you like some water or something?
I'll be fine, thanks.
Well,
I'll get my breath back.
we really appreciate you coming in, thank you. We'll get in touch with you about last time.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you. Hello, thank you for coming, welcome. Do you mind stating your name and your ability to the camera, please?
Michael Patrick, and I can shapeshift.
That's quite interesting, that must be good. So what can you shapeshift into?
I could, at the moment, just small things, but
Hmm.
not any living things just yet.
Just yet. What do you mean just yet? Are you practicing, are you trying to get better at it, or?
Yeah, I'm practicing, trying to get better, and trying to control it better.
Good. When did you first know you had a power then?
Well, I was getting a can of Coke from the shop,
Yeah.
and I was trying to think I had telekinesis to try and move it, but then I eventually just shifted right into it, and it was pretty crazy because everyone felt something was going on because there was a can moving about.
You shapeshifted into a can of Coke?
Yes.
Ah. Can you shapeshift into anything else?
Yeah, tins, I can shift.
Tins, bottles and cans?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Do you mind giving us a demonstration?
No. My pleasure to demonstrate.
Cut. Quickly. Holy crap, did you see that? It just turned into a Coke can. What the hell? Hello, can you hear us?
Yeah.
So, would you mind possibly shapeshifting back so we know that you're human again, please?
Yeah.
Right. Whenever you're ready, I'll put it back. Is it on? You ready?
It's on.
Wow. Well, that was different. Wasn't it? Yeah. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Yep, rolling. Yeah, good. Right. So, I've seen reports of this guy that is disappearing and reappearing all over the place, and you can see him behind me. We're going to try and get an interview with him. I'm hoping he says yes. Let's go for it. Excuse me. Come on, let's hurry up. Excuse me. I don't want to lose him. Excuse me. Come on. We're going to lose him. Excuse me. Where did he go? Where is he gone?
You can't get up there without climbing.
Staircase over there. And where is he? What are you doing up there?
Stop following me, okay? Seriously.
We just want to talk, that's
I'm not interested, okay?
Come on. We better get up there. Come on, if we hurry up, we can catch him on the stairs. Right, quickly. He hasn't passed us on the stairs. He must be here. All the other levels are locked off. Come on. Quickly, come on. He's got to be in here somewhere. He's gone. He's gone. He hasn't passed us on the stairs. There's no other way up. He's gone. Guess we'll have to try again next time. So, thank you for coming in today. We really appreciate it.
That's alright.
You're the first volunteer to respond to the ads. We appreciate that. Thank you. So, for the sake of the camera, can you please state your name and your ability?
My name is Elizabeth and I have 3 abilities. I can read people's minds, I've got mind control and I have super intelligence.
All 3?
Yep.
Well, that's very rare. We've never heard of that before. So they're all quite similar to do with your mind?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you tell us how you first discovered you had a power?
Don't actually remember, but I just was walking down the street and just out of nowhere just started reading people's minds, which wasn't fascinating at the time.
Was it a strange experience?
Yeah, it was rather strange.
How did you know you had like mind control powers then and super intelligence?
Well, my friend one day, we were just talking and that, and I basically said a sentence and she repeated it, and at first I thought she was just basically playing a game, and then all of a sudden I said something to her and she repeated it.
Can you do it with only certain people or does it range?
It ranges up pretty much anyone.
Do you have control over this ability or is it still something you're getting grips of?
At first I tried to get a grip of it, but
Yeah.
I can, yeah, I've got control of it now.
Have you?
Yeah.
Good, good. So I'm going to ask you to please demonstrate your ability to see what it's like, and is that alright?
Yeah, but I don't think you really need to see it.
I don't think we really need to see it. Did you just do the mind control with me? That's fascinating. That's great. Wow. Well, thank you very much.
That's fine.
We'll see you in the next session next week, if that's alright?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's great. Thank you very much.
So we're done then?
Yeah, we're done for the day. Great, thank you, yeah. That was a big help. I'm just going to pack up my equipment and then we'll head off home.
Okay. Have you had many people do this?
A few, but yeah, well, we've got a few coming in and stuff, but there's one guy that we're having real trouble getting hold of.
Is this where the interviews are?
Yes, it is, yeah, great. Thank you very much for coming.
Thought might as well come along since
Yeah.
we're interviewing everyone else.
Yeah, Dan, this is Elizabeth, this is our other interviewing.
Hi, I'm
Yeah.
Elizabeth, nice to meet you. Yeah.
Anyway, so proceed this way.
I'm just gonna go now if that's alright.
Alright then, just a minute. I'll see you to the door. Thank you very, very, very much for coming.
It's
Thank you. Okay. We're doing the next interview next week, and then the week after that I was thinking we have a big group meeting with the other interviewees, and then you share experiences, you talk about feelings and stuff like that. Is that alright?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's great. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
It's okay.
Thank you. So, thank you for coming in. I know that we've been trying to get hold of you for a while. We appreciate that.
Well, I kind of gathered because you were following me around. I just thought I'd see what all the fuss was about.
Yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, can you please state your name and your ability to the camera?
My name's Dan, and I'm a teleporter. So it's
Really?
not much of a big deal, really.
Not much of a big deal.
No,
Where can you teleport?
Norway.
All the way to Norway?
Yeah, pretty impressive actually. I was quite impressed with myself. Really.
Yeah. Can you go anywhere else?
Tried, but I just end up in Norway for some random reason.
What's so special about Norway?
I don't know. I think it's just something there to
Is
be
it
sorted.
the food? Is it the people? Or is it just...
Don't
do you have
know.
a thing
The
for Norway?
salmon's nice there.
Mm,
I'll give them that.
That's great, thank you. So when did you first experience your power? When did you first realise you had it?
to be perfectly honest, I've had it for that long. I can't honestly remember when I first experienced it. I'm just used now just to jumping back and forwards to Norway. I think it first happened after I'd gone out on a night out with a couple of mates, and I'd met this lass in this club and had a few drinks and stuff, and then I just remember it all going a bit blurry and waking up the next morning in a pile of snow in Norway. Don't know how I got there, thought it must have been drinks and my mates had sent me there as a laugh. And then I tried to figure out how to get home, and the next thing I remember I was just there.
How often do you go to Norway? Is it whenever you're in trouble, or?
It could be any time. If I'm in trouble, it can sometimes happen. If I just even think about going to Norway, I could go there. Just randomly happens, really. There's not much of a pattern.
Can you control it, or does it just randomly happen?
I've tried controlling it. I'm slowly starting to get the hang of it.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I can't really control it much. It's just random times.
Do you always appear in the same place in Norway, or is it in
No,
different
it's
spots?
different spots. It seems to be around the same area.
Yeah.
But it's in different spots in the area, so I don't know whether there's something going on there or something that needs doing or whatever.
Well, that's great, thank you. Would you mind giving us a demonstration, perhaps?
Yeah, sure. There you go. Back.
That is amazing. You appeared again out of thin air.
Yeah, it's not that hard really once you get used to it.
Once you get used to it. Wow,
Yeah. Anyway, so.
Yeah, that's.
Very good now. Anyway.
Okay, you sure you can stay? You want it's all right. I mean, I don't mind you staying, talk some questions, and he's gone. So, thank you for coming in today, the first person to turn up on time. I think we might have this session to be a short one. I'm feeling a little bit lightheaded, I think, yeah.
Well, would you like a drink? Do you want one?
Yeah, please.
Is that alright?
Yeah, that's a lot better, thank you. Anyway, we'll carry on with the interview. So, the question on everyone's minds is, how did you get your powers? Do you know?
Well, I remember I woke up one morning and I was walking down the street. I saw a random person. I read their minds, and then I bumped into my neighbour accidentally and found out that he was having an affair with a friend of the wives who has 3 chihuahuas. So yeah.
And you got all that just from bumping into him?
Yeah, just bumping into him.
Did things just appear before your eyes, or did you just look at things?
Just looked at him, and all of a sudden, like that, I just knew everything about him, really.
So do you remember anything before that, like any radiation poisoning, you know, the usual superhero things?
No, I don't know, I felt really woozy and just passed out.
You just passed out?
Yeah.
That's great. Thank you.
Sorry. Are you alright?
I'm a bit woozy.
What's with the new scenery, the new room?
Well, I thought a bit of a change of scenery would be nice for you, so we can talk a bit more, give you a bit of space. Plus that room is a bit hot and sweaty. So how have you been recently? How have your powers been?
Well, I've gained more control of my telekinesis.
Oh, that's good then.
But my mum, she passed away the other week.
Sorry to hear that.
And I don't think that helps that my dad is an alcoholic. And I don't know, I've just been getting really sad and angry, and I don't know, it's really frustrating. What's with the new room, the new scenery?
I just thought a new change of scenery would be nice for you. You know, get a bit of fresh air and stuff, new place. Why not? So, how have you been recently? How have your powers been?
I've gained a lot more control in my telekinesis.
That's always good then.
But sadly, my mum passed away,
Sorry to hear that.
and my dad he's never been really there for me, and that my mum's passed away, I don't think it really helps.
No, of course not. It takes its toll on everyone.
Yeah, yeah, I don't really like to say it, but he used to hit me, when I was younger,
Yeah.
and I never used to have control.
Yeah.
I always want to have control.
Are you right? Do you want to take a breather at all?
No, I'm fine.
You sure?
I need control.
Okay.
I need control.
Alright.
I need control.
Alright.
Calm down, alright, the equipment.
Don't tell me to calm down.
Alright, I think we should stop.
Nobody tells me what to do.
Alright.
Nobody
Stop.
tells me what to do.
Right, stop recording. Stop. Are we alright? Do we need a minute to adjust the camera?
Stop the camera off.
Alright then, yeah. You right? Are you calm down a bit?
Yeah.
We ready? Is that what it's like when you get angry?
Yeah. Sometimes it's not as bad as that. Sometimes it's worse. I just don't feel like myself when I'm that enraged.
Yeah, we could see that. You're right. You didn't hurt yourself, did you?
No.
I think we should stop the meeting and we'll see you next week. I think you need to get some air. So, thanks for coming, Mike. I know everyone hasn't turned up, but I don't see the point in waiting for him anymore. We should probably go head out. Hello, come take a seat. You right? Alright then, I'll start again. So, hello Dan.
Right.
Take a seat.
Well, that's...
Mr. Cullen. Cheers. Right. So, can you all introduce yourselves for each other and your abilities? Mike, would you like to start?
Yes, I'm Michael Patrick, and my ability is shapeshifting.
Thank you. Alan?
I'm Callum and I can travel in time.
Okay then. Dan?
Dan, and I'm a teleporter.
Great. So, what have you all been up to lately? Mike, do you want to start?
Well, I had a bit of mischief. I got one of someone who'd been making my life hell got him arrested by shapeshifting into him, and well, I shouldn't really. I think you should. What I did, I should only mention this if it was on at the 9 o'clock after the 9 o'clock watershed.
Alright. Okay then. What about you, Tom? You seem a bit distant today.
Yeah, fine.
Alright. Dan, what do you have to say?
Yeah, it's been fine, just slightly annoyed with freaking creepy back here, not even bothering to take part.
What are you trying to say?
Well, what I'm trying to say is we've got freaking creepy back there trying to hide from us all, and then you're just there going, oh, I got back at people because I'm shapeshifting into them. Oh, it's just being stupid.
What are you going to do about it then?
I know.
You know what? I don't have to deal with this anymore.
Right, guys,
What
guys.
are you going to do?
I think we should calm down.
What?
Right, Mike, come on, Mike, you'd have to do this. Leave him alone. What was that for?
Oh, it's just annoying me. You assholes.
Mike, you're right. See what you've done.
No, it's
Come on, Mike.
No, I'm not need to take this anymore.
Right.
I'm out of here.
You're right, Mike. Come on, you can hear me.
I told you something was going to happen.
Sounds alright?
Yeah, it's just...
Yeah. Do you want to focus in and out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. We're good?
Yeah, it's all good.
Good, right. So I think we should stop recording and then wait up. You right?
I need something now.
Alright then, stop recording. So you wanted to speak to us about something?
It's changed.
What's changed?
I had these dreams a couple of days ago, and they've all been coming true.
What like?
People dying in pain.
People
Things going
dying
wrong.
in the past or?
I
don't know, one of them was on the news. There was you. And you.
Do you remember what it was about?
The group meeting is not going to go how you planned.
What do you mean? It's just talking.
No. People are going to get hurt.
Who's going to get hurt?
Everyone.
Everyone?
It's not going to go right.
Alright then, I think we should stop recording. You alright? Do you wanna?
No.
Alright. Alright.
I have some.
Alright, calm down. Don't worry. I wonder what all that was about. And I wonder what me and you have to do with this. So Dan, what about you? How have you been?
Yeah, fine until we can throw it over.
We don't need to hear any of that. Okay?
Alright, fine.
Alright. So, Mike, do you want to tell us all how you first knew your power, like you said in the interview? You said you was in the shopping and you shape-shifted into a kind of Coke on the shelf. How did that feel? Do you want to tell the rest of the group?
Felt weird at first, but like, wait, I just shipped it. The only thing I felt like, what if someone picks it up, thinks it's a real kind of Coke.
Yeah. So what about you, Cam? Do you want to talk about your experience? About when you broke up with your girlfriend?
My powers don't need to be used in.
Okay then. Dan, do you want to talk about what you first experienced?
Teleported to Norway. Not really much to say about that.
No. Alright then. So, does anyone have anything else to say about anything?
It goes bad this time.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
You know what?
Callum,
Give in with it, I'm out of there.
come on, Dan, we don't need to do it like this. We don't need... And he's gone. Well, we might as well finish off there.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks for coming.
My pleasure.
So things haven't really gone to plan. None of the interviews are answering me. They're not speaking to each other. I've tried talking to, I've tried ringing them, messaging them, texting them, but nothing. Everything at that group meeting went to hell after that. I've been tracking them down, following them. None of them are interested anymore. I think the only thing to do for them now is keep messaging them, keep going for them. And if I have to, I'll have to keep visiting them to find out where they live and go from there.
I think it's time to give up, mate. This is it.
What do you mean?
We're gonna have to stop this.
I don't think we should. We need to carry on.
Yeah, you're getting a bit obsessed with this.
No, we've tried too hard for it.
I really do think it's time to.
We've tried too hard to just stop now.
Mate, it's finished.
It's not finished.
It's all done now, mate.
It's not finished.
It has been,
It's not finished.
Everything is done.
Just shut up!